There, Vixen. Let's see.
Stream Elements said, Progressive Geek is now live. Streaming VRChat, join the Geek in VRChat.
Are you streaming right now?
I just started.
Okay, thank God. I didn't join you when you were like stream like into it. Cuz
Oh.
I did not join here with the greatest of
Proper attire.
Yeah, please don't look at me at the moment because you will get banned. Type outfit.
Beach.
Progressive Geek says text to speech
Okay,
text.
good. We have text to speech on YouTube tonight. Joy, joy. Okay. Yeah, I've had people pop into my stream. Usually I don't have, they don't spawn right into where the camera, but I've had people spawn in all kinds of various configurations. It's like you should get dressed before you zap over to my point.
Welcome, Turbo Granny, to the Geek Mafia.
The Geek got a new
Hi,
follower.
Berkus.
Time for a shock.
Turbo Granny says
Mine's more, well, if you're gonna leave the door open.
Turbo Granny sent one hard me.
Yeah. The barn door was open.
Turbo Granny says hi.
That's something my grandma would always say. Oh, don't leave. Your barn door's open. The horse is going to get out.
Yurakusa says, yep, parents have returned, and I have to get my own Oculus.
That was my grandma.
Turbo Granny says
hello.
hi.
Hello, Turbo Granny.
Turbo Granny says how ate you grandson.
As it turns out, my voice is stuck like this now.
Turbo Granny says
oh, it is. Okay.
Viracusa says in sorry chat.
Oh, because it's still being. Yeah.
No, I mean like it's permanently stuck.
Really? On purpose or?
Apparently, from what I can tell, if I try to use any of my lower vocal tones at all, like any of my lower tone at all, like my like lower baritone.
Yeah.
You can kind of hear it's like almost like it's gone.
Viracusa says your eye candy can't be in
wow.
stream for now.
Okay.
It's gone. It's truly. I'm pretty sure it did. I'm pretty sure whatever fucked my vocal. I'm pretty sure whatever fucked up my vocal cords. It did damage this time.
Oh wow.
Welcome, C. Kyle, to the Geek
damage.
Mafia.
The Geek got a
I mean,
new
I'm not
follower.
complaining.
Time for
I
a
can
shock.
hit my feminine tones a lot easier.
Oh. Okay. Sorry. Welcome in, Kyle. Oh well. Give it time. Maybe it will correct itself.
No, because I already know it's not going to.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah, with how strong a medication they have me on, the 500 milligrams of amoxicillin.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Yeah, they're throwing they basically are throwing the artillery battery at me.
Yeah.
And
the one they put me on is
as soon as the coughing and stuff went away, and I was able to get like an actual good night rest for once.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is how my voice is stuck as now.
Willie Husky says, hello, progressive buddy.
Well, Wheelie, Barracuda says they can't join, so he won't get the eye candy. Yeah, he was.
Barracuda says, big sweetie asterisk.
Go ahead.
So, my avatar has the Quest version on here now.
Oh, okay.
And it is just as shiny as the PC version.
Oh, nice.
It's just as eye candy as the PC version. It's so nice. But that took so much work.
Now, is it like, do you have to have a Quest 3 to see it, or like would Quest 2 do it? Not that the Quest 2 is going to be around much longer.
Burakusa says Progressive needs to make a
So
Quest
you
version
do
of his
have to
avatar.
have like at least a Quest device. Like it's built for Android, so
okay.
I don't have access to the iOS build. Unfortunately, that one is going to be an imposter forever.
Hey, Barracuda, I can try.
It comes out on iPhone.
I can try making a Quest version again of this avatar. Okay. Nobody likes. Okay, so the things I run into. Nobody likes the imposter because it does weird things like the eyes don't stay in the head and stuff, and it freaks people out, understandably. I did upload a Quest version of this once. I mean, the actual Quest version that the dude made of this avatar. And then people are complaining, oh, that's weird, your arms bend in the wrong places. It's like, okay, I just... I mean, I can try again. Maybe I can fix the bending arm thing. No, it's a Kit Fox. I can try to do it again and maybe see if I can fix the arms.
Barracuda says it's bad with Wheelie's avatar.
The biggest thing that you need to do when you're uploading the Kit Fox is you need to compress the texture down. So make like a completely different, like basically copy and paste your
Welcome,
current
J.
PC project
to the
over
Geek Mafia.
to its own project folder.
Which I did.
It like the same, like rename it as like Progressive Kit Quest, and then add that to the VRChat Creator Companion.
Yeah.
And then once you have that, you're basically almost good to go.
Well, that's what I did. That's what I did.
Absolutely everything out of it. Literally strip everything.
All I
out
did,
of the
all I
avatar. You
did
don't need it.
was I took there's a Quest version of the Kit Fox. I created a brand spanking new project of the Kit Fox with the Quest version, and then I put my texture on it. Of course, the texture is a little bit different. But yeah, just to get the textures on. That's all I did. And the arms are all messed up. It doesn't have any of the add-ons or anything.
Burakusa says what I would
Then
give to
you
join
didn't
in
do it right.
All right. Didn't you using the Quest version of the avatar isn't right?
Burakusa says I would even give my soul.
Normally, I don't use the Quest version of the avatars. I make the Quest version myself.
Alex Cruz says,
Oh,
good
all right. Well,
and you want to know how you do that?
You have to go through and lower
very easy.
polygons and all this bullshit in Blender. And Okay.
Cindy Cinderis said a suck dog.
Hey, Cindy.
It depends on the base. It actually does depend on the base avatar. But if you are below 70k, if your avatar is below 70,000 polys, just the base alone,
Minecraft Beyond says you're progressive. What
rip
is
everything out of that motherfucker. Switch the build to Quest, the Android, and then import in your textures out of Substance Painter.
But why would that be
texture export?
Why would that be different?
Export, you do the 512. You do 512 by 512.
Yeah.
And you use the PC version of the Avi. That way it has as high quality density as you can possibly get out of it. But it's still going to be a very poor
I'm just popping in
performance
to say howdy,
rating.
and I'm heading to bed to be able to be ready for camping tomorrow.
So they would have to manually show you on the Quest standalone.
Okay.
It's up to the avatar base creator to actually make one that's Quest compatible.
Right.
And by actual Quest compatible, I mean they've actually done their research. And
well, I have a feeling
and
that
they have sat there and tested it.
Yeah, I have a feeling they just kind of
are not good.
Yeah, I don't think the model creator probably didn't do a good job at creating the Quest version. Is what I suspect. They probably don't have the bones.
It's a Foxy Paws base.
They probably don't have the bones correct, which is why the arms bend in wrong places.
Of course not. It's a Foxy Paws base. They template 99% of their shit. They're the worst creator to exist right now.
Oh.
And I've met some pretty bad creators.
Yeah.
Brasilio Riker is probably the #1 worst creator to exist on Gumroad, purely because of his pure. If you've heard anything about him, you'll understand why.
Well, I understand he's a bigot, but other than that, he's been around a long time.
He's worse. He's worse than a bigot.
Yeah.
He literally took somebody's, he literally took people's keys away just for making gay versions of the Rexium.
Oh, wow. That's crazy. That's crazy.
And that is why you see that's why the Rexium is so common. Because those people who got their keys taken away, they literally uploaded the files for everybody as payback for that.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know of any other creator on Gumroad that does that out of fucking actual bigotry.
Yeah. Well, I know
probably a few, but that's the most notorious one that I know of.
That doesn't surprise me because I did reading his rules once and thought there was some strange things in there, like, trying to limit. I think he said he was trying to no NSFW or some nonsense, if I'm remembering right.
Yep, he doesn't like the Rexium being sexualized. And people do it out of spite.
Yeah.
Minecraft Beyond says, how do I check my points?
I use the score command to check your points. The explanation point SCORE. Good night, Cindy. Somebody else asked something else. I forgot.
Beautycusa says WHEELIE.
Beautycusa says wheelie.
Minecraft Beyond says also.
I'm slowly getting better. Actually, I don't feel too bad right now. Still not recovered. I'm still on these. What are these things? uh, doxycycline antibiotics. They seem to be working.
Pizza says progressive. I just got off as you go live.
Oh,
LOL.
Pizza, you guys got off of your chat? Well, shame on you. Shame on you. So, someone special, I can't reveal their identity, but someone special might be joining to show us their creative artistry. All I can say is they changed their name to protect themselves, and I'm not supposed to say their original name. That's all I can say. But they might be joining me. The mystery. Hello, Boop.
Hello.
Pizza says I'll join tomorrow.
Would not surprise me.
You join tomorrow.
Hi, welcome to the furry fandom. Where drama is so bad that they have to change their names.
Oh yeah, this is
They still get.
this is more than
They think changing their names.
this is more than
changing their
just
names
drama.
gonna
This
be
is
something special.
This is downright harassment.
But the moment they, well, if it's who I think it is, I probably already know who they are.
Maybe if you know who it is, you'll recognize their voice.
That's the problem. That's the problem with changing your name.
Yeah.
You can't change your voice.
No.
Except you did.
I did.
Minecraft Beyond says, hey,
Unintentionally,
after you
okay?
join the group,
I know,
whatever
I
you
know.
I was not intending for this.
I know.
I got hit with a virus so bad that it
Welcome,
made me cough
Rodman, to the
hard
Geek
enough to blow my
Mafia.
vocal cords out.
The Geek got a new follower.
And it was
Making
still
me-
making me cough even at the doctor's
Oh.
office.
Welcome in. Making
So
me
now
feel
I'm
bad
just
for
stuck like this.
making me feel bad for making you talk so much the other night.
Welcome, Soren, to the Geek Mafia.
The Geek got a
No,
new
it's
follower.
not a bad
Time
thing.
for a shock.
Oh.
Because I can make my.
Sehara
I
Demon
have figured
16
out
says put the beans up.
that my boyfriend melts in my hand like putty with this voice.
Oh yeah, I bet.
So it's his literal weakness, and I love every minute of it.
Yurikusa says bra.
Put up the beans.
So
Okay.
there's a trade-off.
Here's the beans. Beans. What song are we playing?
The problem is going to be adjusting to using this voice in public.
Oh. Well. You mean the IRL public?
Yeah.
Well, if they say something and just say, you know, virus did this to me.
I mean,
Shadow
I'm already a
Milk Cookie
femboy
says hello.
IRL, so I mean, I'm actually going to be able to get away with it even further now.
Yeah, that's true.
Love you.
I just hope I don't get mistaken as trans because I'm not
Minecraft Beyond
that.
says they will be scared of
Yeah,
your voice.
yeah.
Shadow Milk Cookie says I used to be baseball.
Because there's a lot of.
Oh,
They
well,
don't
welcome
know
back,
yet.
Baseball Kid, aka
Hello?
Shadow. What is it?
Welcome, Judy
I
Fox,
don't
to
really,
the Geek
I don't
Mafia.
really talk to my family.
Yeah.
Shadow Milk.
The Geek got a new follower. Time for a shock.
Ow. Okay, wow. We just got followers shocking me like crazy today. Welcome in, Judy Fox. Oh, man. Of course, Number Frogger is trying to get me with the wheel. He's always doing that.
Trying to land on the shock with the wheel.
Yep. He usually gets it like a couple, 3 times a night.
Shadow Milk Cookie says my paddle tennis tournament was on Tuesday.
Oh, you play... Oh, nice. Is that like a ping pong?
Shadow Milk Cookie says I sadly lost both my
Oh,
games.
that's a bummer. It reminds me of that video I saw. It's like ping pong, and the song they're playing is ping pong, and it's like these two guys playing impossibly playing this crazy ping pong game. It can't be real, but that's so entertaining.
Come on. Use that PC tracking on desktop. Come on, boot me.
Oh, who are you asking me? Hold on. I have to ask you.
Yes, I'm asking you.
Okay, you'll have to, I'm looking at all. I have like 20 screens open. I have to go back to the VRChat screen. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Let's do this with the right hand, maybe. Boop.
There it is. You actually pooped me.
Yep.
It's struggling hard though. It's.
Well, the problem is I don't have my camera optimally placed. Sorry about that. So, okay, so I have okay, this is the problem, right? I have a 45-inch monitor. So when I put my webcam on top of the monitor, it's way up here coming down at kind of an angle. So I need to figure out a way to get my camera.
You have it on a stand?
My monitor? Yeah.
Shadow Milk Cookie says paddle tennis is like tennis, but you're using a wood paddle with holes
That's
to
where
play.
I place mine.
Where do you put it?
Minecraft
I put it like dead centered, basically tilting up that way. And I've got one of those wide pan. Wide pan Microsoft Live Cinema cameras, so it's got a really wide field of view.
I have a Brio 4K.
And, it's like able to capture a lot, but the problem is because it's USB 2 and not USB 3.
Oh.
It does actually kind of suffer in terms of quality.
Okay. Well, mine's USB 3.
At least for tracking stuff.
But so it has a hook on it for going on the monitor, so I'll have to figure out how to remount it. Like just put like a little tiny tripod or something, one of those bendy tripod things.
I mean, mine has a hook for the monitor too, but I literally just like I kind of like boot rig it a little bit just to see if I can get away with it. Like I just
Coro the Drag Racer says hi.
Hello, Coral.
I just like use the hook and I just like set it on top of the hook.
Oh.
Kind of like bent up underneath of itself just to kind of like see if it'll at least stay there long enough for me to do what I'm doing.
Right.
Like it's ghetto as fuck, but it works.
So I got a light on top of my monitor too, but I could probably stay there, I think.
Yeah, you actually do want you do actually want a top facing light that's really bright for tracking.
Yeah.
And then you want the camera below because then that camera has as much light data as it needs to do what it needs to do.
Minecraft Beyond says, hey, guess what?
My Quest,
Har har har.
my Quest 3S still complains about not having enough light because I don't have like a light strip around this side of the fucking room, and I don't understand why. Like, my room's as bright. My living room is going to be as bright as it's going to get without adding another 50 feet of light cord.
Yeah. Well, I made sure to get so my Brio 4K will do face recognition stuff, and I made sure to get, face recognition means that it should do tracking pretty well. And and it does. It's just you don't have this angle, and so I have to raise my arms quite high to get to think my arms are up, right? And yeah, it's one of the things on my list I need to figure out a solution for.
Well, try it the ghetto way for a second. See if it works better.
Okay.
If it works better with it down below, then you know where you gotta go with it.
Yeah.
Minecraft Beyond says I can't really hear the music.
You want me to turn the music up? I can turn it up. That better?
Probably gotta give it a minute
Beyond says
to adjust.
Minecraft Beyond says, what can I say? I like Beat Saber.
You like Beat Saber? I like Beat Saber too. In fact, I'm starting to get an itch for it. So that means I have to, like, speaking of things on my list, get my area set up so I can play Beat Saber without running and crashing into things. I definitely have to do that. I did have a custom avatar for Beat Saber too, but you have to like re-upload that dang thing every time they do an update. So I got.
They just updated it.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Today.
I noticed that. I grabbed some more DLCs.
Minecraft Beyond says, well, do a Beat Saber stream if you like it.
If you really want to be a degenerate, you can just put it in. You can just play it right here in VRChat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
they have a whole world for it. Several actually.
It's not the same. I know it's not the same.
Oh, it's not the same, but like, it's good enough to where it's like bootleg.
Yeah.
Especially if they put out a really bad update on Beat Saber. Like I have it. I have the game as well.
And I just got the I just got a few more songs for it. I can't try to remember the band. Oh, Daft Punk. Got the whole Daft Punk kit and caboodle for it. I like Daft Punk.
Lucian says a bunny eating a carrot.
The bunny eating a carrot? Where? Okay, it's not. I just want to make sure you weren't trying to call Boop a bunny. That's kind of offensive to him.
Minecraft Beyond says, I like Daft Punk and Panic at the Disco.
Yeah, I got Panic at the Disco too. I figured, what the heck, you know,
What?
I'll get that too. For Beat
You're a
Saber.
Lucian says,
Ah!
I could be a bunny.
Number Frogger 93 says LOL.
I don't know how well you know Boo Fixin', but he has like over 100 avatars uploaded that he made.
Minecraft Beyond says good for you.
I only have a few.
Yeah, I've got like a dozen so far, but I'll make more.
More than 100.
I only have
104.
I only have
Yeah.
141.
4.
141.
141. Okay.
Yeah.
VRChat.
I have 4 avatars.
Number Frogger 93 says got myself a jackpot.
Oh, did ya?
But all my avatars are absolute eye candy, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Yeah.
Johnny Edwards says, how are you
I'm doing good, Johnny. Yeah.
Tan Moose says, dude, you look really chill, man. Could you like speed your toes into the camera?
Could I do what? Do what with my toes?
They want you to do something with your toes.
Johnny Edwards says I can't sleep.
Oh, okay. I think he said speed your toes, but I think he meant spread your toes into the camera. Unfortunately, I don't have toe tracking right now.
Minecraft Beyond says, how bad does the shock
I think they
collar
want to see
actually
your
hurt?
toe beans. But you can't.
I don't know. Maybe Vixen can show us
Paw
this.
Prince Hikaru Fluff Paw Prince says, hey pro.
Okay, hold on. I'm trying to get. Oh, hey, Hikaru.
Paw Prince Hikaru Fluff Paw Prince says, how are you?
I'm getting better. I'm getting better.
Dan Moose says please forgive
I
me,
like
English
trains.
is not my first
Oh, no
language."
problem. No problem, Tan.
You probably heard the train in the background.
For 100 points.
Minecraft
And if you
Beyond says
didn't,
UWU.
I'm shocked because my Quest 2 would pick that up.
Daddy.
And says I'm feeling little hurt today.
You feel a little hurt today, Hikaru?
Moo_the_rabbit said, hi all.
Hi, Mew the rabbit.
Minecraft Beyond says oh.
I could
Paw Prince
try.
Hikaru Fluff Paw Prince
I could
says, once
try
again,
to put. I don't know. How do I do my toes? I can do a
cake.
I can do cake. You want carrot? Do you mean cake or carrot cake? What? I don't know. I'm trying to catch up. You guys are kind of ahead of me a little bit. You know, I'm still sick. You know, maybe I.
There you go.
Minecraft Beyond says carrot is up arrow.
Yeah, carrot is the arrow. Yeah. I didn't know it's actually Chesapeake said carrot. That's interesting. I didn't know it said carrot for that.
Lucian says carrot is
Yeah,
good.
I see that. I can find a.
Lucian says carrot, carrot, carrot.
You really want us
Minecraft Beyond says now I'm curious.
about what? My toes? Curious about my toes?
Paw Prince Hikari Fluff Paw Prince says, well, basically I went for a normal oil change on my car, then I got struck with something heat brain.
You went for a normal oil change, then you got struck with something.
Roken.wolf.5 says howdy.
Oh, hi, Roken. Okay. I think, yeah, hydrate. Okay. All right. Okay. Let me see if I can find.
Roken.wolf.5 says, how's your guys' night been?
Pretty good. Pretty good. I've still recovering from being sick. So is Vixen here. So we're just two recovering virulent petri dishes, I guess. I don't know.
Roken.wolf.5 says fun.
Paw Prince Hikaru Fluff Paw Prince says you know how car's suspension is important.
The car suspension? Yeah. Okay, so wait, I'm trying to understand what you're saying, Hikaru. So you went to an oil change. And I'm not sure if you're saying you got hit in the head or something else.
Paw Prince Hikaru Fluff Paw Prince says I got hit with a bill. It's going to cost me $1,400 to fix it.
Oh, 14. You got an estimate for $1,400. Wow, that's oh, for suspension related stuff. Oh. Where did you go?
Roken.wolf.5
Where did you go for an oil change? Good grief. But you have to, okay, so the other thing.
Paw Prince Hikaru Fluff Paw Prince says just for Dame suspension, so now I'm thinking about selling my car to get a new
Okay,
one.
now hold on a second. Hold on a second. Where did you get an oil change? It's an important question here.
Roken.wolf.5 says, I just totaled the car yesterday for suspension issues. Strut went through the trunk.
Oh, strut went through the trunk? Oh my god.
Paw Prince Hikaru Fluff Paw Prince says Brake Masters.
Brake Masters. Okay, I'm not familiar with Brake Masters, but you do have to be careful.
Minecraft Beyond says, like I said, I'm curious, so I am having your TTS say this.
Okay. Okay, so the thing you have to be careful of is some of these places that will change oil, plus they'll do like suspension work or brake work or whatever. Sometimes they will make up problems because they want to get money out of you. So just be careful with that, because you know I've had some people do some crazy stuff, like
Roken.wolf.5 says
like
true.
I went to I think it was a Midas, I think, that I had some work done.
Lucian says filtered comment. What did YA say LOL?
Well, unfortunately TikTok won't tell me, not like Twitch will. I don't.
Rokan.wolf.5 says I ran an honest shop, had someone come in saying just needed a wheel bearing is what last shop said.
Oh, yeah.
Paw Prince Hikaru Fluff Paw Prince says, but like come on, last time I went was only for $750, now come on, I get it tariffs and my car is Korean.
Oh yeah, the tariffs. Yeah, well, you know, yeah. Unfortunately, that's this the time of the orange man. So yeah, if you have a foreign car, it's going to become very unfortunate. Yeah. Car parts will go up a lot.
0.5 says, "Oh fun, most parts not made in America."
That's true. That's true. Even so-called parts for American cars, they might be made in Mexico or, you know, well, a lot of them.
Minecraft Beyond says, hey, speaking about cars, my dad has a 1995 Ford Mustang.
Oh, nice. A 95. Sweet. My parents-in-law used to have like an anniversary edition Mustang, but they didn't take care of it. They didn't take care of it. I've owned two Mustangs. I had a 75 Gia 2, I think it was called, at one point. And I had I think it was a 80 or 81 Mustang Cobra at one time.
Prince Hikaru Fluff Prince says, more of the story. I looking for cows again.
Yeah.
Lucian sent one heart me.
I was, you know, planning on maybe having a newer car. You know, I don't hardly buy new cars anymore. I just get used ones.
Broken.wolf.5 says I've only owned 2 vehicles in my life.
Oh, well, I never counted how many vehicles I owned. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Rocky.wolf.5 says a 2006 Dodge Caravan and a 94 manual Ford
Oh,
Ranger.
I probably have like 10 or 12 vehicles. I'm thinking, roughly. I had a Dodge Caravan once too, until somebody decided I didn't want it anymore and crumbled it up. Now I have a Toyota Sienna, and you know, I grew up in a GM family. My dad retired from Chevrolet. So I've owned like GM cars, but now that I own this Toyota Sienna, I'm kind of impressed with the engine on it. Really like the Toyota engine.
Minecraft Beyond says, hey, revoke.
You know,
Wilkin.wolf.5 says hopefully soon 3 BC. I had to money shift Ranger due to semi and lost trans again and you can't find it.
Wow. I just find it interesting. I almost have 100,000 miles on this Toyota, right? And you can put oil in it. Of course, I use synthetic oil in it, and drive it for 10,000 miles, and the oil is still yellow. All the other cars I've owned, after about 1,000 miles, the oil is black. You know, it just amazes me, actually.
Minecraft Beyond says, please help.
Please help. What, you didn't want this song?
John Clapper says, hi Pro, what's good? Hey, did you post the videos I sent?
No, not yet. I'll get to it, John. I've been sick, right? I'm just now starting to get some of my energy back.
Minecraft Beyond says, play Power of the Saber Blade, Dragon Force.
Power of the Saber Blade. Let me see if that song even exists on Spotify.
John Clapper says, oh yeah, that's right. Well, I'm glad you are doing better.
Okay.
Minecraft Beyond says beats.
Yeah, I see it. Let me see if. That's weird, huh?
Minecraft Beyond says haha.
Let me try this. I don't know if this will help. Let's find it again.
Minecraft Beyond says, well, spin eternally is fine.
Let me try putting quotes around it. See if that helps. No, it choked on that. Let's try this.
Fluffy Fox says back.
Come on. Come on. Try this.
John Clapper says, hey, I heard a new word today.
Oh, you did?
Minecraft Beyond says, I know it's called Power of the
Yeah,
Saber
and
Blade.
I'm looking at it.
Roken.wolf.5 says, well, I'ma head out progressive. Have a nice night, man.
Who's heading out? Okay, Roken. Thanks for stopping by. And we'll see you next time.
John Clapper says, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Oh, that's an old world. That's an old word. That's really...
Roken.wolf.5 says, nice seeing ya.
That word is from my childhood there. That was an old Disney word for, I don't know, the 60s? The 60s that came out? Song? Well, there's a song with that name too.
John Clapper says, oh yeah, Mary
Yeah.
Poppins.
It's old. But you just heard it for the first time? Interesting.
Taxter123 said, hi.
Hey, Taxter. I'm not even sure if it's really a real word. I think it's just might be a made up thing, but you know.
Minecraft Beyond says, boops you, you're cute.
Oh. Boost back, Minecraft.
John Clapper says yes, and I never once watched Mary Poppins.
Oh, you haven't? Oh, well.
Johnny Edwards says, how are you doing today?
Doing good, Johnny.
Taxter123 said, what is made up?
The supercalifragilistic.
Fluffy Fox says whack.
I don't think it's a real word or something. I think it's something Disney made up or something. Or maybe it came from a book or something. I don't know. Guess we could look it up. Let me try playing this one more time.
Taxter123 said, who's next to you? John Clapper says, also pro tomorrow. Me and my mom are going to Silverwood
Theme Park. Okay, nice. I'm gonna try this play command again.
John Clapper says yep, we have the pass tickets and everything.
Welcome to the Geek Mafia.
Minecraft Beyond says let me see how TDS reacts to long
Oh,
words.
look at that. I got to play the song. Oh, gosh. I got to play the song. I just had to type.
Minecraft Beyond says supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
I had to type it in exactly, and then it pulled it up.
Minecraft Beyond says pneumonultramicroscopic silicovolcaniconiosis.
Yeah, that was probably the real word. The scientific words. Especially involve microorganisms.
Johnny Edwards says my girlfriend is really to be a storm chaser want me.
Oh, okay.
John Clapper says, did you know it has like 31 letters?
Yeah.
Minecraft Beyond says, hey, it pronounced them correct.
Yeah.
Lucian says Worcestershire.
Minecraft Beyond says hippopotamonstros esquipedaliophobia.
Hey, it said the word right, huh? Didn't it? I guess. I always thought it was maybe supposed to be Worcestershire or something, but... They always say, like, the two hardest things to say is, I'm sorry, and Worcestershire sauce.
Fluffy Fox says grab ear.
Grab ear. Grab ear.
Lucian says, I wonder how TTS says GIF.
You know, that's how I pronounce it, GIF. And I say that's the correct way. The people who say GIF, they're all full of baloney. It's GIF. GIF is peanut butter, right? GIF is what you put in your peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Minecraft Beyond says, hey, look at the chat for the pronunciation.
Minecraft Beyond says Woostu SHR.
Fluffy Fox says bunk snoot.
Bonk snoot.
Lucian says one more test for TTS. Caramel pecan.
Hey, you said it correctly.
John Clapper says also pro, I still can't get my mind off of Matt Stoney and his challenge.
They tell
videos.
people it's pronounced caramel. People who say caramel, that's a brand name. Karmel, that's a brand name. But it's caramel. And I will die on that hill.
Minecraft Beyond says TTS test. Ooh.
It might not do a very good uwu though. Did say I was going to practice my uwus though, so I can get better at them.
Minecraft Beyond says, oh what?
Yeah, the text-to-speech on YouTube's working tonight. Isn't it nice, John? Last night it was not working.
Fluffy Fox says Abwa.
And then last night I had OBS and VRChat crash. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. What they like to.
John Clapper says, "Yeah, I agree, bro."
Lately.
Lucian says the next song I added is a pretty fun custom Beat Saber song.
Oh, okay. Stardust? Oh, no. Well, yeah. Oh, okay, nice. Yeah, it's playing Power of the Saber right now.
John Clapper says, "Hey pro, also I told someone about your stream so they can see the ones with me and my puppets."
Oh, nice.
Welcome, Silver Fox, to the Geek Mafia.
Well, thank you for sharing the love there, John.
Time for a shock.
Ow! Oh. Welcome in, Silver Fox.
Truly, deeply love you.
Oh. So just for future reference there, John, we probably shouldn't talk anymore about spicy food challenges because TikTok doesn't seem to want to like that. I think they consider it,
John Clapper says no
I
problem.
think they consider it like self punishment. Yeah, I'll call it punishment.
Minecraft Beyond says no cinnamon.
Yeah, it got me a restriction last time, which, it shouldn't really, but, it's just, AI BSery. Did we lose people? Did Vixen? Oh, Vixen vanished. Okay. Vixen was having a lot of trouble talking.
Minecraft Beyond says, what do you play songs from?
John Clapper says, plus I'm still having a struggle each day when it comes to finding something thrilling.
Oh. Well, so I'm using Spotify. I have the paid subscription to Spotify, so you don't hear the advertisements. Okay. And plus it works with Tickfinity for doing song requests. Mothman.
Lucian says like the song?
This one? The Stardust? Yeah. Or are you talking about the Mothman? I know Plague used to play that song
Fluffy Fox says it's called Mothman
Okay.
Equinox.
I'll have to hear it. I forgot it. You know, I know the Mothman quest in Fallout 76. Gosh, I haven't played that game in a long time. The Mothman mystery you find.
Fluffy Fox says no, it's an event.
Oh, it's an event? Okay. I don't know. I just remember this one place in the map you go to.
Minecraft Beyond says I want to see if you can add a specific song.
John Clapper
Okay.
says I've heard of the Mothman.
Yeah, it's like a West Virginia. It's in Mythos, West Virginia, I guess you'd say. But they include a lot of these mythologies in the Fallout game, and Fallout 76 takes place in West Virginia. So they took a lot of mythologies of West Virginia and they put it in the game.
Lucian says almost heaven, West Virginia.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the theme song, right? Fallout 76. I mean, they use it as a theme song.
Minecraft Beyond says yes.
Fluffy Fox says, but so many people see Mothman in real life.
Oh, do they now? Okay. Well, I mean, we're talking about West Virginia, so yeah, sure.
Truly, deeply love you.
Minecraft Beyond says I'm Mr. Meeseeks.
Mr. Meeseeks, okay. I do some more magnet fishing there, John.
Minecraft Beyond says no. I already have it in queue.
Oh, look at that. The YouTube quota has exceeded. Okay, we reached that point, John, where the text-to-speech quit working. I'm going to try to get some sleep, John. Okay, good night, John. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm probably going to stay.
Minecraft Beyond says uwu.
If they have D&D tomorrow, I'm still probably going to bow out of it because I'm still not feeling that great, and there's some people who are sensitive to people being sick, you know, involved with the game, so.
Fluffy Fox says also it makes you believe Mothman.
Oh, yeah?
Minecraft Beyond says good night, cutie.
It's interesting. It's like a...
Minecraft Beyond says what? You aren't going to react to what I said.
Oh, are you saying goodnight to me or goodnight to John? Everybody says goodnight to John when he's heads out.
Minecraft
Oh,
Beyond says
okay.
you.
So are you leaving Minecraft? Is that what you're saying?
Lucian says goodnight and
Alright, well, good night, Minecraft.
Minecraft Beyond says right facing fist.
That was a pretty cool song, actually. It's like dubstep in there and everything. I love dubstep. Let's see what I got here for snacks. Do have some mixed nuts. Look at that.
Minecraft Beyond says no really, it's 23:52 for me.
Oh, okay. Almost midnight.
Fluffy Fox says that was wise Mothman.
Yeah. Game time for me. Pacific time zone. Is it? No, it's only 11:53 for me. Oh yeah, that's right. 22. Okay, same time. Yeah. You must be Pacific time zone. My Ferrari's coming up fast. I'm not ready for it yet. What do we got? Like 3 weeks or something? 2-3 weeks? I better check.
Fluffy Fox says short bean.
This person wants to be your friend. Oh, they're in Amy's doghouse. Okay. They're another streamer.
Fang Werewolf said, "Hey Floof Ball."
Hey there, Fang Werewolf. How's it going?
Fluffy Fox says bad.
Fang Werewolf said, "It's going pretty well."
Kind of furries, free hideout. Okay. Invited you to days ago. Rules. Oh, right. Because of the big incident that happened. Okay. All right. I'm back in that group again. I must have gotten control of it again. Okay. And take me home to the place where I belong, Western Washington. Hey, it's Western Washington. It's more west than West Virginia, let me tell you.
Daddy. Cat 2003 aka Dayfam12 says homestead.
Well, it's not my home state, but it's my home now.
Furcat 2003 aka Dayfam12 says yeah.
Before going live tonight, I saw this video on YouTube where it's talking about 10 states in the United States that will go under, you know, when the economy gets bad. Washington State was not one of them, thankfully, but my home state, Michigan, was one of them. I guess Michigan State is teetering on financial ruin. Or so is Alabama and Mississippi. Texas, believe it or not, was on the list. And Kentucky was. Oh yeah, Hawaii was on it. Apparently Hawaii has a lot of problems. Wait, remember all of the states. But it's up there on YouTube. But one thing about Washington State is even though Washington State is considered a blue state, we have a Democratic governor and everything, they're still trying to cut services to make up for a budget deficit. Ah. Yeah, I'm starting to feel freaking worn out already. I'm not sure how much longer I can go. Didn't know if you're planning on joining VRChat or not, but I don't know. I thought my mystery guest was going to join, but I haven't seen her. Maybe she fell asleep.
Demon Werewolf says, hi 3i.
Hey there, Demon Werewolf.
Demon Werewolf says, how are you doing?
Not too bad. I'm slowly improving. I'm getting more energy, you know, recovering after the sickness. But my eyes are getting tired. So probably can't do this much longer.
Demon Werewolf says okay.
How have you been, Demon Werewolf? Staying healthy?
Demon Werewolf says
Good. Yeah, it's been pretty crazy with all the viruses and whatnots flying around and so many people getting sick.
Demon Werewolf says it's been a long time since I pop in TikTok to say
Yeah.
hi.
Well, I'm glad to see you. I'm glad you're here. I think it's funny. You know, people will call me progressive geek or pro or geek or progressive. But Cindy Cinderace, she always comes in and calls me dork. But we're good friends on TikTok, so.
I made it. It's quiet here tonight.
Demon Werewolf says every time I go on VRChat I try not to add people just because they don't know me and I don't know.
Yeah.
Demon Werewolf says them.
Yeah. So I
was here earlier.
What, here, you mean? Yeah, Vixenlicious was here.
Oh yeah.
Barracuda couldn't join tonight. Lucian might still be working, I suspect. And yeah, when people join my group, you know, I take a look at their profile. I let someone in that didn't have a bio, but they did have quite an extensive group membership that looked okay to me.
Lucian says I'm off tonight, but I'm a bit tired having woken up not long ago, so I may
Oh, okay,
not be
Lucian. Well, that's okay because I'm not sure how long I'm going to be able to stay on anyway, because I'm starting to...
Lucian says I work.
You work this weekend? Oh, okay. All right. You kind of have to get rested up for that. And that's fine, because I'm not sure. I'm slowly running out of energy, so I'm not sure how much. I may have to, like, hang it up here pretty soon. One more day of taking the kids to their work.
You don't have work on the weekends.
Nope.
Demon Werewolf says, and there been times that I go on VRChat and thought about adding you as a friend but big streamer.
Don't worry about that. Don't think of me as a big streamer. I'm not really that big. I'm not really. But you can, you know, what you do, just join my group. You know, no big deal. I've heard people are nervous when they first meet me. Just don't be. Just don't be. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Forget about it. just come on in. Just sit and relax with us. That's what it's all about. Sometimes we sing karaoke. Sometimes we do other things, but yeah. I'm not a stuck-up streamer, and I know there's some out there, but I'm not. You don't have to worry about that with me. I was almost thinking about streaming more Pacific Drive tonight, but somebody said they wanted to join me. They changed their name to protect their identity, but they were still going to join me.
Demon Werewolf says, can you solve a Rubik's Cube?
I used to. Well, when I was in college, yeah, I had all the patterns memorized. You know, we didn't have computers back then, so... Well, we did have computers. I got major computers, but we didn't have computers like we do now. I did all my programming on a big supercomputer when I was in college. But yeah, I had a piece of paper with all the moves written down. As you know, those moves for doing different things. You know, like if there's a certain color cube you needed to get on some spot, you know, you'd have the moves there, like spin the top twice, the left twice, and the bottom twice, or something. It was some combinations like that to move things around. Yeah, I used to know all those, but it's been a long time. And you know what's funny? I was just in the store like yesterday, and I saw a Rubik's Cube sitting there for sale.
Simone Scaramouza says hello everyone.
And it's like, I almost bought it. It's like, but I was in a drugstore. It's like, you know, I shouldn't buy that. The quality's probably crap. I could probably, if I really wanted a Rubik's Cube, I could probably go online and find a super high quality Rubik's Cube. And so I resisted buying it. but I almost bought it out of nostalgia, because I don't think I have one right now. But I used to have...
Progressive had a Rubik's Cube from 1984.
Yeah, I had a regular Rubik's Cube. I might have had a couple of them.
Demon Werewolf says, do you know Hyro?
Do I know Hyro? Sort of, yeah, I follow Hyro. We've never been in a world together. And I don't know, Hyro probably vaguely knows me.
The original Rubik's Cube, you can peel the stickers
Simone
off.
Scaramuzzi says, and me, I dance music nice.
Nice, Simone. Yeah, so I had like a regular Rubik's Cube. I had like I think I had a keychain Rubik's Cube, you know, and it was functional. I also had an extended Rubik's Cube. It had like four. It was a 4x4x4 instead of your standard 3x3x3. I had one of those. And it was kind of hard to work with because, you know, the 4x4x4 was more difficult to turn. You had to make sure everything was lined up right to be able to turn it. I think, I'm trying to remember, I think I had a triangle shaped one. I mean, it's pretty easy to slaw, but there was I don't know, I had some different ones at that time. And I also knew a guy in college who did the competitions because, you know, the Rubik's Cube competitions back in the 80s were a big thing. I mean, people would get up there and they would, you know, I think my friend at the time, I forget how quickly he could solve it. I mean, it was under 2 minutes. He could solve a Rubik's Cube. He was pretty fast. He wasn't the fastest by far. There were some people who could do it like under a minute. And it was really amazing to watch them that could do it.
Demon Werewolf says, if I like to streamers, it would be you and Bardic RJ.
Oh, Bardic RJ. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen Bardic. I'm a multi-platform streamer, and I think Bardic, he streams mostly on Twitch, I think. But I'm on Twitch too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bardic is very popular for sure. And he does some interesting streams. Those ones, I don't get to see him very often.
Simone Scaramuzzi says, and I like dance real life with YouTube music.
Oh, nice, Simone. I watched one of Bardic's streams. I mean, some of the streamers, the times that they stream, it doesn't always jive with my schedule. But I did watch one of his streams where he did like this meme reaction thing where his whole stream was playing these little meme videos and just everybody watching and reacting to it, which is kind of interesting. And it's really interesting because I follow this one streamer, Maxine Momon or something like that. I was in one of his streams a couple of days ago. You know, subbed and gifted some subs and stuff like that. And he invited me to his group and everything in the server. So I'm in his server. I'm in his VRChat group. But he streams like really early in the morning, so I'm not always in a state where I can like jump into VRChat early in the morning because I'm doing this at night, right? And so I'm gonna try to make a point of joining him at some point, but he has asked me to join him. But it's always interesting, right? Because we all have different balances on the platforms, right? Like I have like let's see how many followers I got. Okay, so I have 328 followers on Twitch right now. He has over 1,000, so he's doing pretty good on Twitch. But he also has a TikTok and a YouTube like I do, and so he dwarfs me on Twitch, but when it comes to TikTok, you know, I've got him beat over there, and I've got him beat on YouTube because I have almost 5,000 on YouTube, and he only has like a few hundred or something, I think. But it's just interesting that you're multi-platform streamers, and it's probably where they started out, right? So he probably started out on Twitch and grew that for quite some time before adding the other platforms, where I had started out on TikTok and then kind of added additional platforms later. And so I think that's, you know, basically your biggest following is kind of the platform you started on, right? And then though, you know, TikTok doesn't like it, when you specifically say, "Oh, follow me," you know. But you know, in case you want to follow me everywhere, let me just say I would not mind.
Demon Werewolf says, and I also like Zalder the streamer on
Zalder?
Twitch.
Do I follow Zalder? I might not follow Zalder. I know I keep discovering new streamers every day. I know the best way to grow on Twitch is basically interaction, you know, talking with other streamers, you know, participating in other streams, you know, that's the best way to grow over there. Whereas on TikTok, the best way for me was, well, doing lives is good, but I also did some promo videos, and that helped me a lot on TikTok.
Demon Werewolf says look him up and see if you like what he does for
Okay,
live stream.
I'll do that. I'll do that. Because I like supporting fellow streamers, you know. Okay, so we got VRChat, we got Boop.
Turbo Granny says hi.
That's both of us.
Oh, hi Flax Day. Welcome in. And you're welcome to sit on the couch. You don't have to be over there.
Turbo Granny says, how are you?
Hey, Turbo Granny. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I'm starting to run out of gas. Starting to run out of juice. Starting to feel it.
Demon Werewolf says my favorite
The
fursuiter is
progressive geek car is about to run out.
Turbo Granny says
Yeah.
hi grandson.
But your favorite fursuiter is Flute the Husky. Yeah, I do follow quite a few fursuiters. I don't do fursuiting myself, but yeah, I'm really fascinated by the fursuits out there. And I'm also on Red Note, which is a Chinese app. It's really interesting to see how different the fursuits are there than they are from here. It's really interesting. Of course, Boop knows that. He's over on Red Note too. And I'm also on the Russian app VK. And I don't see so much fursuiting there because I think the Russian government and their laws are a bit more strict on those kind of things. But there's definitely plenty of interesting artwork there, if you know what I mean. They're not shy about the artwork over there in Russia. Hi, grandson. I'm probably a little bit old to be a grandson. If you're saying you're old, Turbo Granny, I might be as old as you. Yeah. I did finally meet someone who's older than me on VRChat, you know. They were actually 70 years old and they were really rocking that avatar. I was like 8 years younger than him, so it was kind of interesting. Well, we got along quite well. We did a lot of nice discussion.
Demon Werewolf says I didn't fall asleep since 10 p.m. and now it's 3:20 a.m.
Are you talking
and I'm
about
still awake.
Xander's friend that was in that one world?
Yeah. Yeah.
I
his
went
name.
to one of the public worlds the other day, and I was a little too nervous to talk to somebody there.
Oh well, I'd be nervous to talk to somebody in a public world too. You never know what you're gonna get in the public instance. It's the Wild West.
It's a hit or a miss.
It mostly misses.
It can be anything, you know.
That's right. I mean, you could run into a 3-year-old.
High Vibe says
Yeah.
public world scheme.
You know, who only know like 5 words. You know, I mean, that's how crazy it can be.
And that is why we only go to public. I only will go to public instances if it's like a group that I already am familiar with, or something that people don't really into, but we in the community are in.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Public worlds are scary. My worlds are not. You can join my group and we just hang out. Everyone's cool. Everyone's super cool. Boop is super cool. Furcast super cool. All my friends are super cool.
Yeah. In a public instance, I'm not even afraid to even show avatars there because, yeah, you don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, exactly.
And the avatars out there, they don't utilize it.
Oh, I don't know. I followed somebody in a public. I wasn't streaming, thank goodness. But I followed somebody to a public world.
High Vibe says moderated group instances are fine when some mods do.
Yeah, well, see, these are, yeah. I mean, if they're moderated public, but I followed somebody to this public world, and I shouldn't have followed them. They're kind of a crazy person, but we went in this world, and it was, unfortunately, there was a bunch of kids, and it was like an experiment in nuclear fission, right? Once one thing started doing something, they all started doing it, you know? Well, they, one of them kind of turned into one of these, giant, phalluses and, started jumping around, and suddenly there was 20 of them. Then 20 of them were all doing it, and it's like, okay, is this supposed to be entertaining? Like, I'm gonna leave.
What is going on, friends?
Oh.
Talking
Oh, hey there,
public
Domain.
instance stuff.
Yeah. Somebody was talking about public worlds being scary, and they can be.
Always and forever. The best thing you can do is literally act like whatever's happening is not happening. Do not react to it. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's what they want. That's what everything is about, is the reaction.
That is true. Wise words.
Hey guys.
How's it going,
It's
Domain?
going well.
Yeah.
Good.
I'm starting to get tired, but yeah.
My tracking, I think I've got it for the most part. Pretty, I don't know. It's a work in progress, but yeah.
Which trackers are you using? Are you using Vive or Slime or?
The Vive trackers. I've
Yeah.
got 5 of them. Oh.
Oh, nice.
I'm not a bougie bit. Yeah, I'm not bougie. I just like VR.
I know. I have 3, but I gotta reorganize stuff. I've got 3, and I've got 4 freaking base stations in all 4 corners of the room. That's still not working because there's too much. You know, my 45-inch monitor, my desk, and my. Yeah, I gotta figure.
Going on.
Yeah, I gotta figure something out so stuff isn't blocked.
Maybe fix your lighting too.
Yeah.
Maybe
Well,
make
lighting.
your base station's a little shorter, and your dongles spread apart.
Well, I got them
That's what
screwed
I've
right into
learned.
the. Well, yeah, I got them screwed right into the wall. There. I mean, they're up by the ceiling in the corners of the room. They're screwed right into the wall.
Nice. I've got oh, I cannot think of the word of what they are called right now, but they are sitting on stands.
Oh, you got them on stands.
Like,
yeah.
Just because it's fairly new, and my room is like, it's like wall and then ceiling. Roof.
Oh, I see.
I
It's
don't
got
know.
an angle. It's got an angled ceiling. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not very fun, but so the stands work in my situation.
Yeah, that's cool.
Sorry, I just came all in. Just sorry, my bad.
What's that? You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Oh. Oh. So I've got a clip of Vixen and I talking about black hats and hackery and stuff, and it's like, should I post this? I might still post it. I still gotta edit it up. Because he's talking about some black cats he used to hang out with, and I was I never hung out with hacker groups, but I knew someone who was from Anonymous, and so I talked a little bit about that. But yeah, I'll go ahead and post that at some point. I just have to finish editing stuff.
Nice. I'm getting better. My TikToks, I feel like, are getting better.
Okay,
I can't wait
cool.
till they look really good. I know, I'm proud of them. I'm excited.
Yeah. Well,
now that I have full body tracking.
Don't fall over.
the ones that I've seen look pretty cool. They're the ones you've been like sharing with me and stuff.
Thank you. I so appreciate it. I don't even want rewards. I just want to be like a good job and a cool. That's all I want. I just want to
Yep.
like, oh my god, that looks so cool. I'd be like, thanks.
Yep. It's always good to get recognition, right? Yeah. To feel like you're doing something good, you know.
Like a pup. Like, please.
Yeah.
A treat. But I just wanted to stop by and say hi.
Yeah. Well, thanks for stopping by.
More.
Well, I'm probably gonna end the stream pretty soon because I'm getting tired, and so good you stopped by when you did.
To all a good night. Of course.
Good night. Good night, Domain.
Kind of near back thing.
Have a good night.
Say a better bow. Hold on.
There you go. Nice.
I'm gonna fall. Good night. Good night.
Good night. Yeah, Domain's cool.
They had a Hopkins moon shape.
Yeah. It's very cute. Very cute. Every once in a while, I'd look for models to say, hey, you know, what's some cute things I could get, you know, I mean, my Fox will always be Fox and my Volley will always be my main personas, but, you know, sometimes you just have to have some cute stuff too. And Boop knows all about that.
Love you. The guy's gonna be my main avatar, but I like all kinds of different avatars.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
why
me
I have
too.
so many uploaded.
Yeah. I got some models that are going to be a little bit more frisky. But yeah, some of them I might be able to show on live stream. Maybe not all of them. Oh, somebody was misbehaving there, Lucian. Thanks for taking care of that for me.
TikTok's aid.
Yeah.
Lucian says I've noticed a trend with this person. They at random people with no context.
Yeah. And they like shared the live too, right? They like trying to get their gang in or something. I think I saw them share.
Purple Heart Charles Purple Heart, Dead Eclipse New Moon Sun, says no.
Hello, Charles. Let's keep it. You have to keep a track on YouTube. Oh, Nathan Smith.
Lucian says, and then I typically receive a message after your stream randomly asking me for commissions.
Oh, really?
Purple Hat Charles Purple Hat, Dead Eclipse New Moon Sun, says hi, how are you?
Good. Well, let's see what time it's. So if I wanted to, I mean, I could. Yeah, I could reset. If I wasn't.
Purple Heart Charles Purple Heart, Dead Eclipse New Moon Symbol Sun with rays hash says can't stay
Oh,
long.
that's
sadly.
okay. I think I'm gonna end the stream pretty soon because I'm getting tired. I could fix since it's after midnight. I could restart, the text-to-speech thing so that YouTube works. I missed a comment from Nathan Smith.
Purple Heart Charles Purple Heart, Dead Eclipse New Moon Sun. Says okay,
All
have
right,
a good night.
Good night, Charles. And then somebody named Comito asking about VR or something. Yeah, sorry, the text-to-speech quit working there over on YouTube. It was working when I started the stream, but yeah. But I say that stupid API quota exceeded thing, and it's been that way for a long time. They say their message says, "Oh, we're working on getting a higher quota with YouTube," but the error's been showing up for weeks. It's like, okay, so how long is it going to take to get a higher quota with YouTube? That's what I want to know. Because that keeps up, I might have to. I mean, it's going to be tough to try to find another solution that fits in with what I got going on for text-to-speech and YouTube. But so I hope it doesn't go that far. But part of it's because of the times that I stream. Because the quota runs from midnight Pacific to midnight Pacific, right? And then of course I'm running up to midnight. So if they're gonna run out of quota, it's gonna hit me, right? Because of the time that I stream.
The only thing you can think you do is reset the quota.
Yeah. Well, when it hits midnight, I restart StreamerBot and then everything's fine because I'm using the new quota. But I had to do the restart thing because when it gets the quota exceeded, StreamerBot, kind of disconnects from YouTube and doesn't do any more with them. I'd have to restart it to try to, reconnect to YouTube. Yeah, that's what I've been having to do. Anyway, I think I'm going to start saying goodnight. We'll start with the YouTube. Good night over there.
Demon Werewolf says, what do you do in the morning when you wake up?
Well, so what do I do in the morning when I wake up? I get up, make sure my two boys are up, my two sons. I pack their lunches. I microwave them some breakfast, and I drive them to their job. They both work at Fluke, and well, they both still live with me, so that's what I do. My wife's in Arizona right now. Usually she will make the breakfast thing, but I'm doing it while she's out of town. Yeah, and I'm currently in between jobs, so I don't have to go to work myself. So I just drop them off at their work and come back home. And then maybe I might just go back to bed after that, or maybe I'll work on some stuff, That's like what my mornings are right now. Of course, being sick is kind of slowed down stuff, but I'm getting better now. Maybe in another week or so I'll be 100%. But that's my mornings. Sometimes on the way back home after dropping them off, I'll stop at Denny's for breakfast. It's one of the very few Denny's.
Like IHOP.
Well, we got IHOPs, but actually Denny's is I like Denny's. Well, for one, a lot of Denny's have disappeared. But there is one near my house that I like to support. But Denny's is one company that doesn't make a huge political contributions to parties that I don't like. They're pretty neutral. They're pretty high favorability as far as not supporting evil politicians. So that's why I like supporting Denny's. I don't think IHOP has that good of a reputation. I haven't checked on them, but I mean, IHOP food, yeah, it's great and everything. The Denny's is still pretty good. They may not have as much variation as far as pancakes and stuff like that goes, but it's a small restaurant. I mean, it's quaint, and the people there are friendly, and one of the waitresses remembers me, and she will bring me the half and half creamers and take out all the French vanilla, so I don't have to deal with them because I don't like the French vanilla creamers. So she'll sort those out for me. The waitress will. So I love that about their restaurant, Where IHOP is a bigger restaurant, they probably would never remember me there because, they're just, busy a lot. I like the smaller, more quaint restaurant, which is funny saying it about Denny's because it's a chain, but, it's, I like it. Coffee's pretty decent. Thoughts on rotisserie chicken? Yeah, rotisserie chicken is great. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and close down YouTube. Good night, YouTube.